All right. We're gonna talk about Bullet Train. Matthew McConaughey's not in Bullet Train, so I don't know why I started like that. But I don't have a Brad Pitt quote to say. Um, so I went and saw Bullet Train Saturday night with my roomie Josh, and I'd seen the trailer. I think I had seen both trailers, but I wasn't. I was still like, this looks like a fun movie. I don't really know about it. Like, I hope it's really good, but I just think I'm gonna have a good time. But I did have a good time. I really liked it. I thought it was just a fun movie. And a lot of the movies I've been seeing recently, I've been saying, yeah, that's like one of my favorite movies of the year. So when it comes to the end of the year, when I do my top 10 of the year, I'm gonna be like struggling because there's some like baller movies this year. It was such a fun time. It's from the director of Deadpool 2. It is rated R, so you have to know what you're getting into before you go. I've known someone who took their dad, and their dad got up and left. So, fun, very fun time. You know, it takes place on the train. Everyone's after this briefcase on the train, and everyone's like an assassin or like a hitman of some kind. So, very fun. Cast was really good. Great cast. I mean, you got Brad Pitt as the main character, Ladybug, who was great. I wouldn't say he's like my favorite character in the movie. I know who my favorite characters are, but he's still a good lead. You know, he's Brad Pitt. You have Joey King as, oh, what do they call her? The princess. Was that her code name? She's, you know, she's tired of everyone telling her she needs to be like, you know, this mom or wife, and she's like, I'm gonna do something of my own. I'm gonna stick it to my dad, and I'm gonna get this briefcase. And she's you know, one of the people opposing Brad Pitt, and she's funny because she's like young and they like underestimate her, and she's like really good, so that's fun. But then my favorite character, I would say, I think in the movie was Aaron Taylor Johnson, and he was Tangerine, I believe. He was so funny. He was like, I don't know, his accent is just awesome. I don't know if that's his actual accent because I know he is British. Like, I don't know if that's like the way he actually talks, but it was really fun. And then you also have Brian Tyree Henry. Love that guy as Lemon. Phastos was my favorite character in the Eternals. I love Atlanta, so like I love his work, and he was awesome. He doesn't play. His character's not dumb, but he's the dumber one, I guess, of the two, maybe. Just lacks a little common sense every once in a while. Obsessed with Thomas the Tank Engine, which is really funny. I didn't even like Thomas the Tank Engine. He's kind of creepy if you ask me. Yeah, but then you got just very small parts from like Bad Bunny and Logan Lerman. But I feel like there's someone else. Oh, Zazie Beetz, also from Atlanta, Deadpool 2, that girl. She's in it. She's also not in it a whole lot. It's a jam-packed cast, but like I feel like because of that, I mean, it takes place on one train, so it's like some of the characters are in it, but they're not in it for like that long because, you know, they're just going through different carts. And then there's some surprise cameos, 2 or 3 of them. I'm not gonna mention them. One of them's not actually. She thinks she's like in the trailers. Sandra Bullock. She's like she's like his handler or whatever. So like it's her voice. Her voice is throughout like the whole movie, but then like she actually is in it. Which, like I said, I think I've seen her in one of the trailers, so I don't think that's a spoiler. If so, hey, look, there's more cameos, and Sandra Bullock's not the only one. So it's like a really good time. You're stuck on this train, and there's this great action sequence at the end. And I don't know, I was never bored. I just had a great time. I laughed a lot. And I love the music. I love how they had like, they have like iconic movie music, like Holding Out for a Hero, or Staying Alive, but they're in a language, a language I can understand. I don't know if it's Chinese, Japanese. I don't know what the language was, but it sounds really cool. So if I was gonna recommend it to you, I would have to know your style of movies. If you're not into vulgarness, which I'm not either, but it's like if you can handle it, it's fine. It's funny. Like I said, it's very vulgar. I don't think it was like over excessively violent though for a rated R movie. Like I don't feel like the violence was at all like on par with Deadpool, which I haven't even seen Deadpool in a long time, so I don't really remember that movie. It's fun. So, like I said, let me know what you thought about it. If you've seen it, leave a like, subscribe, check out some other videos, and I'll see you next time.